Nearly there.
Come on, quick!
Right, Amby.
Do you think anyone saw us?
No.
They could have. They could have been watching through the windows.
We've got to hope they weren't. Now, let's get rid of this.
No, I can't do it. Everything you said about having to lie and stuff, I won't be able
We've got to hope they haven't. We deserve a bit of luck, don't we? Or is everything going to be against us for the rest of our lives? Now, come on, Katy.
I'm going to faint.
Sit down. Get rid of this. Deep breaths. How are you feeling?
How do you think?
But you're not going to faint. No, right. We've got to get out of these clothes. Do you hear me? I said we need to get out of these clothes.
What if he's not dead?
He is.
But if we're wrong?
Then it'll be a blessed miracle. And I will spend the rest of my life on my knees giving thanks. That's my husband back there, lying in his own blood. Do you think I'd be doing this if there wasn't the slightest chance? Now, come on, Katy. Get out of these clothes, I'll put them in the wash, then we act as if it's a normal night. Katy, I'm doing this for you. You do know that. Ignore it.
But who?
It doesn't matter who, it's just a phone.
What if it's someone who's seen us? I know you said...
Nobody has seen us. Why would they be ringing if they had? It doesn't even make sense. We've got to stay calm. Especially you, after everything you've been through even before this. God knows what your blood sugars are like. You stay there, I'll get you a drink and a biscuit.
Yeah, and that'll make everything all right, will it?
Nothing is going to do that.
Ah, nice little family outings at Rovers. Oh, what a good life we have. I mean, seriously, don't we have a good life? I bet you were the happiest family on this street.
I didn't know we were related, Sean.
You can be related in many ways, Jason. Isn't that right, Eileen?
Are you going to be talking all night?
I think so. I'm in one of them kind of moods.
You know, I must be going soft in yet after what he's put us through. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Not with me as well, but it's mainly him and his lies. And he'll come waltzing in work tomorrow. All right, Kev, fancy a break? Well, no way.
Listen, Kev, it's not done any harm, has it?
Done no harm. After the misery we've gone through because of it. Now, this time he's gone too far. I'm not taking any more.
What are you going to do?
Good girl. Right, I'm going to go upstairs, get changed, and put these clothes in the wash.
Quiet. Wait, is it?
I'll go see. You stop here. Hey, Kev?
Is Tommy there?
No, he ain't actually.
OK, right, can you give him a message?
Yeah?
Just tell him he's sacked.
Sacked?
Yeah, and if he makes out he doesn't understand why, just tell him it's because of all the things he's been saying about Martin and my wife. I don't know if you're aware of all the lies he's been going around spreading, but he's lucky I'm not taking him to court for slander, which is what I will be doing if you hear him shouting off again, right?
I'll tell him that, yeah.
Thanks.
You heard that?
I don't know how you could pretend like that. Just say, I'll tell him. When you know...
I could, because I had to.
Yeah, well, I won't be able to. I know what.
And you won't have to.
What, you mean no one's going to talk to
Listen.
me? Of course they are. And when they
Listen,
do...
Katy. Right, what's going to happen is that somebody... It might be tonight, might be tomorrow. Somebody is going to go in that garage and find your dad's body.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is nobody is going to come to you and start asking questions. Whoever finds him, they're going to ring the police, and then someone will come and tell me.
I can't stop it.
Neither can I, but I'm having to. They'll tell me, and then I would think, leave it to me to tell you and Craig.
No, Craig. Oh, no.
No, what I'm saying is that you won't have to pretend. You won't have to put on an act like I did just then because you'll be upset. Because your dad's been killed and everyone will expect you to be.
Well, I'll still have to talk to him.
No, I'll do that. You can stop in it.
What, for the rest of my life?
At least you've got a rest of your life, not like your dad has. Right, what I'm saying is that you won't have to behave like nothing's happened because it will have. The worst thing in the world will have happened and they'll have found your dad. We know what they'll have found, so nobody's expecting you to make much sense.
They'll want to know why I had the termination.
You'd split up with Martin and you didn't want to look after a child on your own.
And suppose they arrest somebody.
Who?
Or anybody. Wrong person. And they send this wrong person down to jail. What are we going to do then? We're going to keep quiet then, are we?
I haven't a clue.
Well, we can't just let someone else go to jail.
We'll worry about that when it happens. Right now, we've got to get out of these clothes and put them in the wash, all right? Ignore it. Ignore everything except what we've got to do. Now, come on. Katy, come on.
Ray?
You wouldn't have recognised him. He looks like an old man.
But it really was.
My dad, yeah, and I certainly didn't recognise him, seeing as I was only 2 when he ran off.
Apparently he had some sort of collapse at the hospital and Deirdre felt she should stay with him.
Yeah, because she's all heart, that mother of mine, or do I just mean stupid?
I've got to say, he couldn't have chosen a worse time to arrive if he tried.
Which he probably did.
Anyway, sit down, Emily. Can I get you a drink?
Oh, yes, please, Ken. I mean, this should be your wedding night. We should be doing the hokey-cokey.
But as long as you're all having one. When you say he had some sort of collapse...
Apparently he's not a well man.
Oh, so he wants us to believe.
We're just keeping our fingers crossed it's going to prove fatal.
Can you give me a hand, please?
Cancer.
Oh, no.
Stomach cancer, if you want to be precise.
Can't they do anything?
Not a chance, too far gone.
And have they said...
How long? He said it might be good for a couple of months. 6 at the outside.
Oh, Ray.
It's one of them things. Come on, your next question. What am I doing here?
Well, what are you doing here?
Well, I just thought there was some unfinished business. As well as, you know, wanting to know how you'd all turned out. No. No, I suppose it's wanting to get to know Tracy and see if she'll forgive me for what I did.
What we both did. I was the one who ended the marriage.
Can I have that in writing? No. As far as Tracy's concerned...
Yeah?
You were there, I weren't. Now I just wanted to know that... I wish it had been different.
We've been here all night, the pair of us. Haven't set foot outside the house.
Until someone says it's ours.
Then we deny it. Sorry, no, couldn't have been. It must have been somebody else.
And you think the police will believe that?
They won't have any choice if we both keep saying the same things, will they?
If?
You do know I'm doing this for you, Katy, do you? You do know that? Because I'm starting to wonder why, when you don't even seem to be on my side, when God knows it's taken the biggest effort of my life to be on yours.
Well, then don't be.
All right, yeah, easy as that. As long as the two of us are saying the same things, we'll be providing an alibi for each other. Yeah? Kate, talk to me! It's the least I deserve, innit?
Yeah, we'll be providing an alibi for one another.
Right, and if we do that, there is no reason that anyone should question it.
I'm a murderer, aren't I? Well, Anna!
You killed your dad, yeah?
The thing about murderers, they always catch up, don't they? You read it in the papers. They always do.
Except the ones they don't, the ones you don't read about.
I can't stand the thought of him just lying there.
How do you think I feel?
all night. He's going to be lying there all night.
Well, we must ask him to forgive us.
Oh, we should have left the lights on, and then someone would have gone in and found him.
I thought of that.
Well, then why didn't you say?
Because it's better for us if they don't find him till tomorrow. Then they won't know exactly when he died. And don't think I'm not upset about the thought of him lying there. I want him found. I want him taken out of there, and I want him looked after. But it's better for us if it's not yet.
Hey?
Ty?
Oh, are you?
Hey, you're not starting work at this time, are you?
No, I was just going to do a bit. I mean, there was nothing else to do. You said you were stopping in.
Oh, yeah, well, I got fed up. I've changed my mind. You can buy me a spritzer if you want.
Yeah, of course I can, but look at this.
What?
Lucky I came over. This place wasn't locked.
I remember walking you round the block while your mother and Ray debated their future.
Here she is.
So, how is he?
And what's the matter with him exactly?
What's the matter with him is he's got cancer. And he's been told that he hasn't got long to live.
Oh, how awful.
Yes, it is. Sorry to hear that.
And he's told you this? Or the doctor has?
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Well, he has.
Then I'd suspend judgment.
He's obviously poorly. You saw that for yourself. Why you'd think he was lying. In fact, I'm disgusted to think that you should.
We think he might be lying because he's got a history of it.
What's he doing back here if he's dying anyway?
What he's doing back here is he's come to see you. Although if you could hear the way you were talking, I'm sure he'd wish he'd never bothered.
Right, you ready? I was up this ladder, and it was one with higher because ours weren't long enough, and I got to the top, looked down, and I couldn't move. I just froze.
What, you're scared of heights?
Yeah, well, I didn't know that until then, did I? I mean, Charlie was the one who had to talk me down, else I'd have been there now.
And to think, when you were little, I could never take you on the top deck of a bus without you screaming your head off.
You'll have to stick to building bungalows, mate.
Yeah, it looks like I will. You know, I was so embarrassed.
Oh, well, well done for confessing, J-boy.
Hey, I bet he's never been embarrassed, has he?
Yeah, embarrassing other people more like.
You'd be surprised.
Oh.
Hey!
Oh.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, they seem to have washed all right. Why don't you go to bed?
And do what? Sleep? You're not expecting me to sleep, are you?
You will.
I'm not going to bed.
All right.
And anyway, I suppose I did fall asleep. What sort of dreams am I going to have?
You and me both.
Nightmares. And you know the worst nightmare? The worst nightmare be dreaming none of this had happened. And that Dad was still alive. And then waking up and finding he wasn't.
What on earth?
Where's everybody been?
Craig.
I thought it was...
You thought it was who?
Oh, it's just, well, we didn't know.
What were you expecting? And why's nobody answering the phone?
The phone,
Dad was meant to be picking me up from Scout Hut, and then he wasn't there, so I tried ringing, but nobody answered.
Oh, no, there's been something wrong with the phone.
Yeah, well, I've had to walk back about 3 miles with this thing on my back.
I'm sorry, love. How was camp? Did you have a nice time?
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah. Where is Dad, anyway?
He'd gone out. I must have forgot.
Oh, great.
Look, you go and have a shower. I'll make you something to eat. Leave that stuff. We can sort it out tomorrow.
What's up with her?
Hey, look, go and have a shower, eh? Go on. Then we'll have a big talk about what we've all been up to. Go on.
She looks like she's seen a ghost.
I think we should tell him about the abortion.
It's up to you.
Look, he obviously knows that there's something wrong. Let's let him think that's it.
So, this is where you got to.
It's them I was trying to get away from, not you.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, Ken, I'm sorry. I'm sorry we didn't get married.
Me too.
But we will.
Is that a promise?
Of course it is. I would have done it today if it hadn't been for that stupid accident.
And the fact that that stupid accident was caused by Ray.
Oh, come on, Ken.
Well?
Well, surely you don't think that him turning up like this after 26 years is going to make me question everything we've got?
Well, I certainly hope not. So, he's in a bad way, is he?
As bad as it gets.
He says.
He says he's dying, and I believe him. I don't think even Ray would lie about something like that.
Suppose not.
And without a soul in the world to care for him, by the sounds of it.
Right, once I was walking down Albert Road and my trousers caught fire. No, somebody had brushed past with a lit cigarette, so I had to take them off.
Oh, yeah, we believe that. Yeah, any excuse, eh?
No, but at the time, right, there were these two nuns and they called for a policeman.
Right, two nuns.
No, but the policeman was dead nice, but word got round and I ended up with my picture in the local paper.
What, without your trousers on? Well, that's what embarrassed you.
No, but at the time I had this really naff poodle perm.
Oh, yeah, they are really naff.
And I saw that picture, I thought, I am never going to live this down.
Well, my most embarrassing moment is the one that I have every day. I'm embarrassed every time I look in the mirror.
Oh, shut up, man.
Well, you mustn't be. You're the loveliest looking woman I know.
Did he mention he's gay?
I've got big stuff in my face with it. Can you be addicted to Chris?
Well, Tyrone is.
Oh, I'm not.
So stop eating him then.
Right, I will.
Well, you see, I tell myself that every day, but does it work? Well,
Yeah, Mum, I'll finish it.
No, you won't. I'm just going to cover all the mirrors up so I can't see myself.
Well, get the drinks in.
Your sister's been through a very hard time. You know that she was pregnant when she finished with Martin?
Yeah.
Well, she had to decide if she wanted to have a baby all on her own. And she decided no, that she'd sooner have an abortion. So, which is what she did. So that's why she's in the state that she's now.
Right.
And that's why we've got to be very nice to her and look after her.
You okay?
Yeah, she's all right. Like we all are. We're just going through a bad time, that's all.
Does Dad know about what's happened?
Yeah, he does. Which is why he didn't pick you up tonight. We were talking about it and, me and him had a bit of a falling out. I know it's been happening a lot lately, but, well, it won't happen again.
Which is what you always say. I knew when I rang and no one answered. I thought, they'll be having a row. Never mind me. Forget about me, because they're having a row. And I was right, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were, love, and I'm sorry. You don't know how sorry I am.
And how sorry I am.
But we all do things we regret, don't we? And we'll have to forgive us. But we still love each other, don't we? And we've got to look after one another more than ever. We've got to do that.
Yeah.
Right then. Go to bed then. It's school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Night, love.
Night. And I'm sorry about what's happened.
Thanks.
She'll be all right. Sleep well.
Yeah. Sleep well, because you never will again.
Shh.
Well, he won't, will he? When he finds out, and none of us will. I can't do it. All this lying and pretending. I keep telling you I can't, and you don't believe me, but I can't and I won't. Shh. I mean it. I'm gonna phone the police and tell them what I've done.
Go on then.
And they won't blame you. I'll tell them it was all me, all my idea and everything.
Good. We'll be fine then. Live happy ever after, me and Craig.
Yeah, you will.
You think?
Mum?
Yes, love.
Where is Dad?
He's not gone far. Don't worry. He hasn't taken any clothes or anything.
He's coming back.
You'll see him tomorrow.
Night.
Good night, darling. So, you gonna ring the police then? Katy, you and Craig are all I've got left now. I've lost your dad, so you're even more precious to me.
You early birds, you two?
Our bus will wait.
Well, how does that make you early?
She means the one before the one we usually catch were running late, so we got on it, and it got us there sooner than we would have been if we caught the one we meant to catch.
Right.
Remember, no more crisps.
I'll try. I will, honest.
And you'll do it. Try.
Well, don't think so.
Hiya.
Oh, what did you get up to last night?
Good night. You know, just chatting. Dead nice. Come on.
Thought you said Dad'd be back.
And he will be.
Don't quite believe that.
Why not?
Just where you and Katy were. Like you had some big secret.
Well, we hadn't. Look, your dad'll be back, I promise. Put all this out your head and just concentrate on your lessons, yeah?
See you.
See you, love. Were you waiting for your brother to go?
I couldn't face him. Have they found Dad yet?
Not as I'm aware of. Come here. Did you get any sleep, darling?
I suppose I must have. Oh, no.
What?
You can't be going to work.
Yeah.
And leaving me here. No, you can't do that.
What else can I do? We have got to act as if it's just a normal day. You're still getting over your operation, and I've got to go to work, otherwise how's it going to look?
And what do I do? Just sit here by myself?
I shouldn't think it'll be for long.
He's probably gonna go berserk. Surprised he didn't come round last night.
Well, App and Angela didn't tell him. In which case, I mean, I know you were mad with him last night.
Yeah, I'm still mad at him. I'm still sacking him.
Sacking Craig's dad? Hey, it's nothing to do with you.
What's he done, Dad?
It's not what he's done, it's what he said. Anyway, you two not go to school today?
Of course they are. Come on, if you want a lift, you better be quick.
Been saying things about you, has he?
He's been saying things that aren't true. And that's all you need to know. Now, come on, chop, chop.
He's probably going to have a go. If he does, I'm going to phone the police, so I'm just warning you. Today, anything can happen.
Hello. Oh, Blanche, I was wondering about visiting Ray.
Visit that waste of space. You'd do more good leaving him to stew.
Morning, Ange. Morning.
I was looking at you last night.
Were you?
Look, must have a guilty conscience. No, I've gone and had my photos developed. Christmas party, do you remember? Tell you, you look like you were off your head.
Probably was, yeah.
I meant to bring him in, but I'll get him at dinner.
Life without sex will soon bring its own rewards. Yeah, like what? Well, for one thing, it'll give you a taste of what married life's like, won't it? Morning, gang.
Morning, Mr. Baldwin. Morning, Jamie.
All right, mate. How are you, Kev? Hey, up, Fizz late again, is she?
Oh, shut up, Tyrone.
Looked like Paul Radcliffe there for a minute.
Oh, very funny.
Yeah, look, I'm going to have to sack Tommy.
You joking?
I wish he was. He's been saying stuff about Sally. I've had enough of it, so stand by for fireworks.
He's not going to like that.
Well, me neither, but he's left me no choice.
You know, I came here last night and this place was open.
Honest?
Yeah, anyone could have just walked in.
Probably, and you know, I left a message with his missus.
Hey? Tommy? Tommy!
I think he's dead, mate.
Oh, Hayley, will you bob us a new thread over, please?
Oh, yeah, I'll get you one.
I've pictures of you and all.
Well, we'll do us a favour and burn them.
Oh, why'd you say that?
Dunno. I always think I look dead obvious in photos. Like I've got gay written across my head. Like a tattoo. What's he doing here?
Okay.
He's done it around.
Yeah, I think he's in his office.
Sure. My wife's a bit of goalkeeper, then.
Can I have a word, Danny?
Yeah, hang on, so something's come out. I'll ring you back. Yeah, of course you can, Kev. What's up, mate? Come in, shut the door.
We used to do some modelling when we were babies, didn't we?
Yeah, well, once.
Oh, what sort of modelling? For an advert, with us being identical. We were like shampoo for babies.
2 for the price of 1.
That's what it said, 2 for the price of 1.
Did you never do out else?
Oh no, our mum wanted us to have normal childhoods. Didn't want us getting big-headed or anything.
Sorry, darling, will you do us a favour? Can you just pop in the office for a sec, please?
Just show you.
He's been very polite this morning.
Happened he's turning gay and all.
Have a sit down, Ange, eh? Love.
Why, what's up?
Go on. I've got some bad news, Ange.
What about? About Tommy?
We just opened up the carriage and found him.
Well, he went out last night. We had a row.
Yeah, well, someone must have gone in afterwards and attacked him. I don't know.
Attacked him?
That's what it looks like.
So how is he?
He's dead, Ange.
I'm sorry.
I want to see him.
Yeah, of course you do. Of course she can do that, can't she?
Yeah, there's blood and everything.
I don't care. I want to see him.
Yeah, well, listen, we'll come with you, love, eh?
Do you think there's some up?
I'd say definitely, yeah.
I'm gonna go and have a look.
Oh, Tom.
lads, come on. We're here.
Come on, love. We can't let you stay in here. Come on.
Right. She understands, don't you, Angie?
So, what do you want to do? Do you want to go home?
Yeah.
I'll get somebody to go with you.
Oh, God, it's okay.
It's a daughter.
And she's at home, is she, love?
Yeah, I've got to go home. Oh, it's okay.
You know where she lives?
Yeah, it's just 2 doors down on the left, mate.
Look, she's got a son at school as well. I suppose someone had better go and tell him.
Right. They found him. Kevin and Tyrone did when they opened up. And nobody's even thinking that it's you, and they're never gonna. Right, they came to the factory to tell me. Then I've come here to tell you what they found, all right?
Ange? Hello, love. Look, I was just... Oh, sorry, I was just making sure I'll wait outside, OK? Right.
All they're gonna ask you is when you last saw him, which is when he walked out of here. Right, and you were too upset to say any more, all right? OK, we'll get over this. The worst is over.
I just can't stop thinking about his family. What sort of state must they be in?
Well, not good. I mean, the boy doesn't know. They're bringing him home from school.
Oh.
So who killed him? Did I know that yet?
Well, if they do, they ain't told me. Anyway, it's too early for that. I mean, they'll have to do forensics first when they go up and down asking the street questions and stuff, won't they?
I told Ian what had happened and he said I could take the morning off.
Me and Tyrone just opened the garage in. Found him there. We had to go and tell Anne what had happened.
What are you going to say to the police? Because, well, you haven't talked to them yet, have you?
No, not yet. What do you mean? What am I going to say to him?
Well, I just think all that stuff about, you know, Tommy saying I'm having an affair, they're not going to want to know about all that, are they?
I don't want to know why I sacked him.
Well, because you couldn't work with him anymore. You don't have to go into details. I just think there's no point wasting their time with things that can't possibly have anything to do with it.
Your son's here now. They've brought him from school. Are you sure you don't want me to tell him?
No. I'd sooner tell him himself. You don't have to say anything. I'll do all the talking.
What is it? What's happened?
Just come and sit down, love.
Is it me dad?
Your dad, your dad's dead. Somebody's attacked him and killed him.
Martin.
No.
Nobody knows.
They've only just found him this morning.
It wasn't Martin.
What she means is that there's no reason to think that it was. Nobody knows who it was, not yet.
But me dad, he's dead.
Yes, love, he is. I'm so sorry.
Oh, look who it is.
Oh, as if we didn't have enough trouble for one day.
Who is it? Coronation Street. Never thought I'd set foot on these cobbles again.
What's going on?
That's all new. All that. When did all that get done?
What are you doing? Bringing him on a guided tour?
Well, I suppose so, in a way, yes. But no, actually, Ray has come to stay with me for a while.
He's what? Stopping in your house, you mean?
For a while, yes.
Well, is somebody going to introduce me?
Yeah, I will. It's my dad, who left when I was 2 years old. And who's now that stupid? He thinks he can come back and stop next door, and we're all going to get to know each other. And I'm going to call him Daddy. Well, is that what you think, Ray? Because I tell you something, you are wasting your time because it is not going to happen.
Always said there was very warm-hearted round here. Give you the last halfpenny if you were in need.
You'd pinch it, you mean?
But what on earth is going on?
Oh, just a little murder we've had. Might not be the last either if he doesn't behave himself.
Staying for how long?
A while.
Well, I suppose he got nowhere else to go.
Oh, what about back to where he came from?
Here.
I don't think he's up to travelling. When I saw him last
Hello?
night... Oh, come in, Emily.
I just thought I should explain.
Well, we'd sooner you explain to him why he's not welcome here.
Well, I do understand how you must feel.
So then why?
And I'm sorry, but I just couldn't turn my back and leave him in that hospital ward.
Of course you couldn't.
I was always quite close to him when he lived here.
You were, I know.
And I can't abandon him when it seems as though he's got nobody else in the world.
Well, but isn't hospital the best place for him if he's supposed to be seriously ill?
Well, apparently he's all right most of the time.
Oh, what a shame.
And this street is the one place in the world that he most wants to be.
Of course it is.
Well, it's the one place in the world I don't want him to be.
Sorry.
Well, you're a Christian, Emily. No one can deny that.
Well, I just can't forget the way we all used to be.
Hey, Ailey, you know all about this. Didn't Angela and Tommy move here under some witness programme or something?
Oh, witness protection scheme, yeah.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, because well, you say it.
Well, Angela got threatened because she testified in court, so they moved her here for her own safety.
Except she weren't that safe, was she? Because they came after him and didn't Tommy get shot?
He did, yeah.
It's like the Wild West round here. Sometimes you can see the vultures circling the chimneys.
So what do you reckon? These geezers have come after him again then, or what?
Well, they could have, yeah.
Which will make Angela feel even worse, because she'll think it was her fault for testifying in the first place.
If she can possibly feel any worse than she does now.
Right, I'm going to go out and see if there's out happening.
Hang on, Lippy, look, I thought we might do some work sometime.
Not yet, Mr. Baldwin. It just don't feel right.
All right, well, if anyone's making a cup of Rosie, I'll have mine in the office. And don't forget...
Your custard creams, we know, Mr. Baldwin. I'm going with Janice.
All right, Fuzz.
We used to live at number 5.
Oh, the Battersbys. You wouldn't want to live there now.
Also had a spell at number 9.
The Duckworths.
Which were 2 houses with a gap in between where number 7 should have been.
Oh.
Not anymore, because your old sparring partner, Len, rebuilt them, and now they're lived in by a family from London.
Refugees, are they?
Oh, they're all right. You just need an interpreter when they talk to you.
How long have you been lodging here, Norris?
Oh, it'll be 4 years now.
About time you made an honest woman of her, isn't it?
I'm not sure I know what you mean by that.
He always had a quick tongue, didn't you, Ray?
Did I? I don't know.
It seems as though you're going to need it as well, if you're ever going to get into Tracy's good books.
Yep. Should have expected it, I suppose.
Yeah, she can be difficult, even with people who didn't desert her in her childhood.
This is a terrible thing, but we've got to help one another. Yeah. Stick together like your dad would have wanted us to.
Who do you think killed him?
Well, we don't any of us know.
Who do you think?
Well, she don't know either. How can any of us?
I just thought I should tell you, they're about to move your husband's body. I'm not saying you should go down. That's entirely up to you. But I just thought you should know what's happening.
Yeah, I think we should go down, Craig.
Yeah, I suppose.
Katy. I know this is going to take a really big effort, but I think that's one that you should try and make. Go down and be there when they take your dad away. I think it might help a bit, yeah?
Hey, we're taking Tommy's body away.
Oh, no.
Oh, don't worry, Sean, it's all wrapped up.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, Sean.
Hey, what's going on?
We're taking Tommy's body away.
So we're providing the guard of honour, are we? OK, fair enough. Come on in. After you girls.
You don't have to talk to anyone if you don't want to, yeah? And what we'll do is we'll go home and stand for a minute and then we'll come back in the house.
I'm not going in the garage. I could never go back in
It's
there.
all right. We're not going to, darling, no.
I can't do it, Mum. I can't. Everything that you said, I just can't do it.
Right. Come on, we'll take you back in the house. Come on.
No, I want to. I want to see I didn't.
I know, it's all right. It's all right. Your dad knows. We all know.
I didn't.
Shush, you don't have to say anything. Shh. Come on.
ITV1 looks ahead to some cracking Champions League action this week. And remember, Chelsea-Barcelona is tomorrow on ITV1 and AC Milan-Man U is live right here. There's comedy from the Solomons next to you on ITV2 and on ITV3, Agatha Christie's Poirot.